Hi, and welcome back to Ion Radio. I'm Ken.
I'm John.
And this is match 3, round 1, of our This Is Madness tournament for 2022.
Yes, so today I have a Patreon submitted fleet from Cromagnum. I'm playing Sato.
And I will be playing one of our Discord fleets from Aahz. It's an Admiral Tarkin fleet, and everyone knows how much I love Tarkin.
Yes, this is not your favorite Tarkin, though. You like the Grand Moff Tarkin.
I like Moff Tarkin better than Admiral. It's higher ranking, level.
So this match is technically with our seeding 4 versus 13. Big thank you to everyone that has submitted a list. Big thank you to everyone on Patreon who got first dibs into the tournament, and then also Discord, who we opened it up afterwards.
But special note, both of these fleets did come out at 300 points. So to decide who decided to go first, second, we did a roll-off and...
10-1. Big surprise.
Yeah. So anyways, let's get straight to the fleets and then to the action.
This list is brought to you by Conrad. It is a Commander Sato list coming in at 300 points even. Commander Sato is sitting on his flagship, which is an MC-80 battle cruiser with gunnery teams, auxiliary shield teams, leading shots, spinal armament, SX-9 turbo lasers, and the Mon Caron title. The second combat ship is a Nebula B escort frigate with Ray Antilles, auxiliary shield teams, linked turbo laser towers, and the Salvation title. Then there is a GR-75 medium transport with comms net, along with 2 squadrons, Shara Bay and her best friend, Taicho Chelchu.
This list is brought to you by Aahz, coming in at 300 points with Admiral Tarkin. Tarkin is on a Consular Charger C-70 with nav team and linked turbolaser towers. This list also has 4 equally equipped Consular armed cruisers, all with nav team and external racks. Rounding out this fleet are 2 Delta 7 Aahz squadrons.
So Ken and I both came in at 300 points. Ken won the roll-off and chose to be second player and gave me the choice between opening a salvo, Infested Fields, and Asteroid Tactics. And I decided to go with Asteroid Tactics. I was very tempted to try opening salvo, but I decided against it. So I have over here Commander Sato, Salvation, a transport, and my 2 fighters. And I was super out-activated, or out-deployed, so I just kind of dropped down in the middle of the table.
So on the...
all speed 2 except for the transport, which is speed 1 currently.
On the Republic side, Tarkin is on the 1 C-70 Charger, hanging out here, going at speed 2. Everything else is Consular armed cruisers, number 1, 2, 3, and no number, but we'll call it number 4. They're moving at speed 3, Tarkin's at speed 2. The 2 Delta Aahz are up front. Hopefully we can kind of tangle up with those A-Wings and keep them out of the way.
Yep, I have 1 pass token. Okay, start of turn 1. We're going to go with transport. It's revealing a navigate, and it's going to be passed on over to the flagship, and then we're going to go speed 1, and we're going to move right here.
Starship face is Tarkin.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can
Okay.
just add it. It's not going to change anything.
No, yeah, so Tarkin is going to give everyone a squadron dial, or token to begin with.
Okay. You know you're right here. 1 token ships.
Yes, I do know. It's part of my grand scheme plan.
Okay, dope.
We'll see how well it works. Again, that's why I hate Admiral Tarkin. All right, so now I'm going to get started. We're going to go with the no-name consular. Nav, use it as the dial. So we're currently at speed 3. Jump up to speed 4. And up here.
Okay. That's a lot farther forward than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, but we're out of range.
Yes, we are. Okay, at this point, we'll go with my ship over here. It's got an engineering. Tilly says I also get a matching token. I'm going to immediately send both of them to use auxiliary shield teams to jump both my sides up to 2. Look at me, I'm tanking it. Like that. And then I'm going speed 2. And we're going to do this maneuver. To there.
Alright, we're going to go number 3. Nav, dial. He's also going to jump to speed 4.
Hug that edge.
Hog the edge.
Okay. My last ship, engineering. We're gonna superpower both these sides, baby. And then I have terrible movement, so let me see what it would look like if I decided to turn. And I think I'm gonna decide against that. So instead we're gonna just go 2 straight ahead, right to there, leaving us at a nice long range.
This is me here on out.
Oh, yeah, totally.
So we have Nav over here, which is also going to get a dial. I think we're also going to jump to speed 4 with him too. Yeah, why not? So speed 4 with number 2, we're just going to go straight ahead. And then number 1 over here, also as an nav, we'll use that as a dial. I'm going to go ahead and spend the squadron token now. We're going to activate one of my Aahz sprites. It's not going to get to attack, but that's okay. Might as well use the token while I got it.
Look at this. Sorry. Our lines are like exactly the same.
That was planned. It's intentional, right?
I don't think we could ever do that again.
No, we never will.
Like, what are the odds?
Not very high, that's for sure.
Oh, that's
That's kind of funny. As much as you would look, well, I don't care about landing in asteroids right now, do I?
No, you don't care for asteroids.
Also jumping up to speed 4 here. And then Tarkin is my final one. Nav, use that as the dial. Let's go ahead and move the other after sprite forward. We're going to up to speed 3. Didn't overlap with you. It's fine.
Okay, so I guess my 2 squadrons.
2 squadrons.
Just something nice about a double-sided. They're both going to move right in between. Like so. And then at the end of the round, you get to place
Exergoths.
Exergoths wherever you would like that.
Or not really.
Where you want me to be with them?
No. So I'm going to put one here. I think I'm going to put the other one right here.
I would very much so like you to kill yourself with that.
Yeah, well, my intention, John, is to not be there when the Exergoths do their thing.
We'll see. You ready?
Yep.
Start of turn 2. We're going to start with the transport. It's revealing engineering. We're going to take it and we're going to pass it to my big ship.
It rejected your token.
It did. It really did. And then we're going to continue our path straight ahead. Whammo.
Okay, we're going to activate ship number 1. Squadrons. We are going to use. I forgot to do Tarkin again. Yeah, such is life. I got to remember to do them. Squadron command. So he pushes out squadrons. He's going to activate this guy first. They move 4. And let's start with Tico. That's 3 blues and a black. And I have Adept 1. So we'll re-roll the crit for 4.
I scatter and then I counter you. I am counter 2. 4, take 1. Reroll it.
Yeah, re-roll it with dodge.
Or whatever. 1.
Yep, so take 1. I don't think I have any shots.
No, you do not.
Look at that. So,
Pass.
okay, there's your pass token. We'll do number 2, nav. We'll use the dial. And we'll activate the squadron. get right behind him. So I'm trying to stay in your front arc here.
That's fine.
So I believe I have both engaged.
Sure.
Okay. Same thing. And we depth one there. Block your scatter, take one.
I take one, and then I counter you 2.
Yep.
Or you take 2, or you can have
re-roll
roll 1.
And all right, so that was the token. And no shots, so I guess I'm moving. Drop down to speed 3, I think. Do this. So you get 1 at each. Yeah, 3.
We'll go with this guy. He has squadrons. What? I get a squadron token because of Antilles. Well, we're gonna start attacking things. So we're gonna start with good old Shara.
Should be outside the extra cards.
You are. I'm
Yeah.
just
Make sure.
deciding on what I want to really shoot at. We'll attack the guy further away.
Okay.
That's going to be 3 blue dice. For take 1. This is the problem with me using her. Then you get a counter.
Right. 2, right?
No clue.
I should have dodged. We'll dept. Nothing.
Okay. And she stays where she's at. And then Tycho is going to attack the guy on 3. And he does the same thing. For, again,
Okay.
take 1.
Dodge it.
No, dodge it. 1.
Still taking 1. So he'll take 1 and then counter 2.
I take 1.
Take 1.
And then I get to move. And we will move to here. I want to try to be outside of distance 1. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. And then we get to shoot with it.
Yes.
This is going to be a long-range obstructed shot into the front of that ship. And what we're going to do is we're going to use Sato, and we're going to replace one of those dice with a black dice. This is really just an absolute terrible shot. But it's
all the obstruction.
it is what it is. We'll re-roll this one with Link Turbo. Why not? Perfect. There you go.
This is my front.
This is your front.
Let's go ahead and cancel the black one.
Okay. 2 damage.
Yeah, because it's
Salvation.
right?
Okay, and then we're going to flak both those. So the one that is further up for 1.
Dodge. No, I can't. That's only squadrons.
Squadrons, I believe.
Well, defending against a squadron, yes. So right. So
then 1, and then the other guy. That's the one that was further up.
Yeah. Sorry.
And the other one's going to die.
Got 2. There, he's gone.
And then I get to move. And I think we're going to do this maneuver. Landing us right there.
this will be my next one. Concentrate fire, use it as the dial. And looks like I got my side obstructed too there if I wanted to.
Yep. And we are at medium range, so you have no shot.
So I'm going to flak out the side at Tico. So 2 blues. Wow.
Accuracy.
So, but we are then going to spend the confire. So, well, let's see if I can get a hit here.
Nope.
I had a crit, which does not help me at all, and I can't really do anything about it. So that's probably the best shot I've had at a ship against Tico ever. All right, so we are speed 4. Don't necessarily like that. I really don't want to land on the Exergarth. These Exergarths are what? Speed?
1.
Or is it just 1? What am I?
The
Purgles
Purgles
are speed. So, all right, here's what we're gonna do.
Let me to lift.
Yeah, I think I can slide right underneath. And then we're gonna wind up here.
You're going to take both.
Yep. So,
You could decide where the damage goes.
we'll do the 2 here for the debris field, and 1 here for the Exergarth.
Okay, doke.
That's gonna be a dead ship.
I don't have enough damage to do enough damage to kill it.
Yet.
How?
Let me get about 3 shots into it. I have no shields. Oh, you don't have the double arc.
No.
Angles. Okay, so you're out of ships, right? No, you still have ships.
Yeah, I have my main ship,
Yeah, big ship.
which is going to reveal a Confire. And we're going to use it, and we're going to do the really only attack I have, which is against that ship right there. So, will the dice fate work for me? Probably not, but we shall see. I hate dice. I absolutely hate dice. Spend the Confire, because why not? And we'll roll in another blue. We will then spend it out to re-roll both of these. You can have 2 hits and Mon Karen's in effect, so you can only spend
1 defense token.
token.
Right. So I'll spend the redirect, shifting all the damage to here. No shields.
Okay, and then we're gonna flak out the front into that. 1 hit, it's dead.
That it is. So I am now squadronless.
And do this. Land there. And we will take 1 damage to the side.
So activating Tarkin's ship, concentrate fire. So we use that as the dial. And I believe it's obstructed.
Yep.
We are at medium range though. So I got my full suite. I'm going to, with LTTs, we'll drop the blue, fire 2 reds, front to front. And, you know, I'm putting it right here to remember to do that. There's another crit. Yeah.
Brace it,
2.
and then we redirect it. Stuck. I redirect it, and it's
Okay.
gonna both go over to here.
no other shots because I'm black flak, and you are clearly out of range. Tarkin is at speed 3.
And then you have your last ship.
Yep. So final ship, concentrate fire. I'm going to take that as a token and dump the squadron because I have no shots. And moving at speed 4. Not that way. That's everything?
Extra costs come up.
Right.
Extra costs go down.
They got nothing they can shoot at. In there. And in there.
Sounds good.
Right.
On to the next turn.
At the start of ship phase for turn 3, Tarkin is going to assign all the ships a concentrate fire nav token.
You want to replace the tokens?
I'm going to replace not the con fire, but I will replace the other ones if they want to stay on the ships. That is.
They probably do not. Okay, so I go first. We're activating this guy. Big surprise. Concentrate fire.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna front arc into your. I think I have two.
Tarkin. Yeah.
Tarkin. I technically get to choose, so we're gonna shoot into your front just in case. Dice, you know. Because they're dice. So we're gonna start with 4 reds plus a red for spinal plus 3 blues. And we're just going to roll it and see what happens. Seems pretty good.
Wow.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think you explode.
Going into the front?
Yeah, right. Let me recount. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Block out your useful ones. You can contain it so I don't do the SX9. It's dead.
Yep, so there's 1, 2, just in case anyone's curious. Ruptured engine, and then this comes off. Tarkin's gone.
And then at close range out the side, saving that con fire for this, we're going to attempt to shoot this other ship again. So that is 2 reds and a blue. I believe it's obstructed. It's hard to tell. Your call. It's either obstructed or not obstructed. I don't really care.
I would say it's not.
Okay. So we shoot at that guy.
Okay. Into the side.
Into the side. Side to side. And I need, like, what?
You need 4.
Uh,
And I have no
0
shields to
shields.
redirect it to.
So I need 4 and then a lucky roll.
Yep.
Oh, well, that's not going to do it. We're going to confire in a blue. Okay, so we're going to spend that out just to reroll this. Moncaron's in effect, so you can use your evade. 3 hits. I can't even kill you with it.
No.
Would you like me to reroll?
You know what?
You do.
I'm going to make you re-roll one of the red hits.
If I get a crit, you're in real trouble.
Yeah. Well, got to play the game here, John.
I mean, I feel stressed out, and you really should be. It's the same.
Didn't change anything, so I take 3 hits. So I'm sure someone whose fleet this is was thinking, "Don't do that, Ken."
Yeah, because if I rolled into a crit, it's 2 face-ups.
Oh, because it's
XX9. That's why I'm like, I don't know what you were thinking.
I'll let you know what those are later.
Oh man. Now I'm gonna take an asteroid, but do I? Oh yeah, I took an asteroid. I don't care because the game's gonna be over.
You might not.
I will take an asteroid gun. Oh man, you
didn't.
okay?
You successfully avoided everything there. Should have put the extra guards in the other spot.
Okay, cool. Well, that's that ship.
Well, okay, I was not expecting that at all. Well, I guess I'm going to activate that ship you just shot at. I've got Confire.
Are we out of range?
Yeah.
You can shoot at Shara?
Except that that's going to be obstructed, so I lose a die and gain a die.
Whatever.
So, alright, I'll fire out the side. So we've got the shot, there's a hit, and then with the Confire,
I take
block
one.
the scatter, take 1.
Look at that. Look at you go, man.
I got 4.
You just gonna ram me?
Yeah. that is exactly what I'm going to do. Just make sure that I do it in a way where I'm not going to fly off the...
So ram.
Yeah. Right there. I did not actually use the token.
Okay, dude.
Alright.
I guess it's me.
Yes.
And you still have a little bit of an evade?
Yes, that one.
Okay, well, we're gonna try to kill the ship at long range. That's LOLs.
Let's go for it.
Yep, okay, so we have a concentrate fire.
Mm-hmm.
So I also get a concentrate fire token,
Mm-hmm.
which is going to be super useful. It's going to be 2 rerolls to try to get those hits through. And we're going to activate a squadron. And,
you don't even need to move it.
I know, but I really want to get Tycho away. No, it can wait. It can wait. It can wait. We're moving Tycho away. Can you just move him to the corner? Like, there.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect. Okay. You ready?
I'm all set, John.
Here's what stinks about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
With this shot.
Yep.
I would love to Sato this into a different color dice.
Mm-hmm.
But I have Link Turbo Laser Towers.
Mm-hmm.
So the absolute best way for me to try to kill this is stick with red.
Yeah.
But you know how I feel about that.
I do know how you feel about red.
So... here we go. I need 2 hits.
Yes. No, you need 1.
No, I need 2 because you have an evade at
Oh,
long
yeah.
range. So... there's an accuracy. So now I need a hit.
Yes, you do.
We concentrate fire and we're spending the token
Mm-hmm.
to add in a red. And there we go. That.
Hey, look, there's it. I'm assuming you're blocking the evade, so I'm... It did its 1 damage on the transport, because, you know, clearly that's what I should be doing, right?
And then this is going to move to there. I'm going to take the shield damage to the front. And, yeah. You the rest of the way.
Well, not going the way that I had initially hoped.
Is it medium?
Yeah.
Cool. It is clear.
So,
I'll start around my squadron.
we're going to activate that one with a Confire. Fire at the squadron.
And then are you going to ram the transport?
I'm going to ram the transport.
That's pretty cool.
Got to kill something, John. Here we go.
Hit.
There's a... and with the Confire, that's a single hit. You're going to
Scatter that, baby.
And then, let's see, speed 4.
Probably want to
I think I want to stay at 4 though.
stay at 4 and just do here. Do you want to be able to move speed 3 or do you want to go 2? Because that would ram land.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, let me switch that out for that. Like that. And land you right there.
So I get to keep the token. You get another damage.
I get another damage, but I believe I haven't activated its dead. Cool. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, you get an activation.
It doesn't do anything.
It rams
Nothing's-
into me and dies.
Nothing, yeah, it's gone. Do you want to call it?
Let's see. At this point, do I even have a chance at turning around and taking out?
If you turned around, you would be here, and then you would be here. Like, if you go speed 4, you would be, at the end of this turn, it's going to be hard to get around here, so you'd be, let's pretend, here.
Yeah.
And then the next turn, if you adjust your speed, you could be here,
Me there.
and
You're
I'm
gonna
going to be
here.
I'm going to be turning to try
Yeah.
to come back around.
It's going to be, can I take out?
You would need to, at this point, not lose anything else
Yeah,
and
you
take
have
out the Liberty.
120 points. I need to take out the Liberty or both squadrons in the Nebulan B. You're not letting me have the Nebulan B, so I have to take out the Liberty. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, we can call it.
Okay. Well, that game was nothing that I expected.
No, me neither.
So...
So we are back, and that did not go any way close to how I was expecting it to go. I was way too aggressive with that Tarkin fleet.
Yeah, I was just very surprised. If you wanted to surprise me in what you did, it surprised me. I was planning on just kind of like slow rolling it and then just trying to attempt to... My plan was originally to drop to speed 1 and just kind of like rotate my Liberty in place.
Mm-hmm.
And then just gun things down in the front. And then you like did a way wider sweep to the side. And I'm like, well, I just need to fly forward, kill your flagship, and fly away, and I win.
And that's pretty much what you did, plus some. My original plan was taking a look at how this list was built, and I only had about 16 seconds to look at it before we started playing. But with all the nav teams and external racks, I wanted to leverage Tarkin to give everyone nav tokens, be able to leverage that to adjust my speed or a little bit of yaw, because the C-70s aren't the most maneuverable ships at speed. But then get close and use external racks to nail you. I couldn't attack with anything at long range, with the exception of the flagship. And I really wanted to avoid the front arc with gunnery teams. So that's kind of why I deployed off to the side, and I figured if I move really, really fast and then slow down to speed 2 once I get past kind of the midway point, maybe I could have done something. I did make a mistake, forgot to use Tarkin until I think like my second activation of turn 2, where I wanted to leverage the tokens.
Yeah.
I think we kind of talked about it.
Normally we would just let it completely slide. I didn't even realize it until you're like, I'm not going to do it. But we're playing under like semi-stricter rules.
Right.
So, it sucks. But it sometimes happens. I've actually done it. So it's never a fun feeling.
No, especially when it's on film and it's not even your list. So,
Yeah.
Ozzy, sorry.
I'm actually really disappointed killing that list because I really wanted to fly that list. So that's like one of the things that's frustrating for this. Like sometimes because Ken just seeded it and what you get is what you get.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I look across the table and I'm like, man, I would love to play that fleet instead of this one. I like this fleet, but at some point I would have liked to play that fleet because it would be a lot of fun trying to maneuver it. I think the game was decided by the dice roll. It gave it to you. And then you chose to be second player.
Yeah, I
You
should have
should have
chosen
been first
first.
player. You are a first, last, in and out fleet, and that's the only way you're ever going to get black dice against the Liberty, because even if you were to have tried to turn into me, I will always be able to move my Liberty out.
Yeah, and so what we're doing is teaching you guys strategy tips here at my expense.
Yeah.
But to be fair, the reason I decided to go second was because I saw opening salvo in there on the list, and I was just hoping maybe you would take it. Because if you did, I could potentially just do a little bit of damage on Liberty and score some points.
So I almost took it. And the reason why I almost took it is because then I could 100% kill a ship on the opening shot.
So it would have been an interesting trade-off.
And then I just had to fly around and do
Fly
the
away.
same thing again.
Yeah.
And especially with, like, Salvation, with possible Sato, like,
Yeah.
here's 3 reds, 2 blacks, and all the crits add fun stuff.
Yep.
Good luck.
And I think the
With a Confire.
obstructions...
So that's 3 and 3, and then...
Yes. No, most definitely. I think the obstructions played a big part in this game also. I think that's why I only lost 2 instead of 3 or 4 cruisers. We kind of played it again a little bit in our head, a little bit, and, you know, got a slightly different result if we switch sides.
Yeah. So one of the reasons why we decided not to do 2 games this season is, one, we could get more fleets in, and the second is Ken and I went back and looked over it, and there would never have been really a match that would have switched by us switching sides who would have advanced. Usually the same fleet won both matches, which is cool.
Yeah.
But then if both win, then MOV doesn't matter. It's
Right.
just that fleet moves on, so let's just skip to it and get it over with. Even though I really wanted to fly this fleet. So... It is what it is.
So final score, in this case, Cromagnum winds up winning with Sato at 165 points, and Aahz at 20 points with Tarkin. 145 point margin of victory. If it was Grand Moff Tarkin, clearly that would have been a victory. No.
Well, it would have been any token you wanted,
Yeah, that's true.
and then you wouldn't have had to waste a turn giving everyone a
A
squadron.
squadron,
Yeah.
which,
Then you would have had navs.
yeah.
So yes,
See, there you go.
but you wouldn't have had the points because he's a little bit more expensive with his age.
And you can't use CR70s.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you very much to our Patreon members. They help support us. If you'd like to be a member, there's a link down below.
Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and please leave a comment. Let us know what you think, what you would have done differently. Just because, you know, hey, we love your feedback and information and thoughts.
Okay, if you haven't already, join us on Discord. The way we did this is we got Patreon lists and we got Discord lists, and that's how we made the madness. So you can come talk to us about madness and all of our other content.
All right, until next time, I'm Ken.
I'm John.
This is Madness.